Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the TKW Facebook page. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we got a lot to talk about. We got a major snowstorm or a big snowstorm coming to the St. Louis region with high amounts of snow likely in impact. So let's get right into it. And of course, before I get started, if you're new here, don't forget to follow and like the Facebook page. It does really help me out. And let's get talking about this winter storm. Alrighty, so we're at the future radar page, and this is going to get an idea of what to expect in that winter storm, so let's get right into it. But we do have a small system on Monday. It's not getting talked about enough, but we have a slight system coming through Monday morning around the Monday morning commute. It's almost going to be just like this morning. We're going to have some isolated snow showers, flurries around the area. Wouldn't rule out some slick roadways around the area, but it's not going to be around for long. You can see it skips around the whole area. As you can see, by lunchtime, that's going to be out. So this quick hitting snow in the morning on Monday, and it's going to be moving out by lunchtime, so nothing to worry about there. But the big talk around town is this winter storm coming in this week, and let's get right into it. So you can see Monday night, we're gonna have a live stream at 7 p.m. to cover this and give more details as well, so make sure you tune in. So it's gonna be starting, it looks to be around midnight, so the time got pushed a little bit forward. So it looks like midnight, some flurries around the area are gonna get going. This is gonna be like the pre-event almost, but you can see around 3 a.m. not a whole lot going on, but once we get into the Monday morning commute, you can see snow is going to be filling into the St. Louis region, and by 3 p.m. it's going to get heavy. So you might be able to say, oh, I can get to work on time, but getting home for work, you might have a little bit of problems. You may get stuck. It is not going to be good. So I would strongly recommend staying home on Tuesday. Tuesday is highly advised not to travel anywhere, especially towards the south, because you can see higher snowfall totals and darker colors to our south, but the wide majority of the area, everybody's going to see some heavy snow around the area. And once again, you see all blue. It's going to be all snow, no sleet, no ice. And you can see this is Wednesday morning at 3 a.m. and still snow is moving throughout the area. And by the time we get to the early morning around rush hour 6 a.m., most of the snow should be moved out. Maybe some lingering snow in Illinois around Belleville, but overall that is the timing for that. But once we get to Wednesday and the rest of the week, not looking too impressive, so nothing too all crazy. And then once we're just fast forward, you can see mostly clear. High pressure is going to be sticking around, maybe some flurries here and there around Friday, but overall not expecting. And you can see the big dome of high pressure sitting right over St. Louis and St. Charles, everywhere. So it's going to be nice and clear throughout the weekend. So let's get into the small snowfall totals and let's see what we can roughly expect. Alrighty, so here is the snowfall total, and you can see roughly around the area we expect south of I-70 and along and south of I-70 and I-64 in Illinois to be the main target for the heavy snow due to that cold air pushing down. And you can kind of see it on the amounts, but roughly around the area, amounts did go up slightly, so around 7 to 8 inches higher as we get towards south near Potosi, DeSoto, Farmington, Ironton, around those areas. We're going to see a little bit more, but towards the north, we get around the Troy area, still holding around the 5 inches of snow, and once we get into Illinois, around 5 inches of snow roughly around the area. But this may change, so make sure you come back for tomorrow's update at 7 p.m. and we'll give even more accurate snowfall total as well. But let's get into the temperatures because that is not looking good either. It's gonna be cold. Alrighty, so we are at the temperature page, and I just want to let you know there is no good news to the temperature page. I'm just gonna tell you. But here is Monday morning, and Monday morning we are sitting at a nice 15 degrees. It is gonna be very chilly outside. The wind chill values, I'll show you in just a little bit, are gonna be very rough. So we're talking about wind chill values below zero and the negatives. It's not going to be good, and unfortunately the warm-up trend is there's going to be no warming throughout the day. You can see this is all the way through, maybe some 20s for the high on Monday. It's going to be very cold, and this is going to keep dropping, especially when we go to Tuesday. So on Tuesday I would just stay home. Heavy snow, cold temperatures, it is not going to be perfect. You can see only 14 degrees on Tuesday, so the snow is going to stick. There is going to be road impacts, and travel is not advised due to the cold temperatures. Nowhere is going to be over freezing. It's going to be rough everywhere, but once we get into Wednesday, after that snow has forecast came through. We're going to be cold in the morning. You can see this is 6 a.m. single digit temperatures. We're going to be well below, maybe some double digit below zero temperatures is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be very cold Wednesday. So make sure I would buy a heated jacket because you're going to need it. It's going to be very rough. It is not going to be nice. And unfortunately, Wednesday high is only going to be 15 degrees. So we're not even going to feel any type of warm up. If the sun comes out, it's going to do absolutely nothing. And Thursday morning, it gets worse. We're going to be at 3 degrees, maybe some below zero temperatures on Thursday. You heard it. Arctic air is coming back. The polar vortex is dropping down from Antarctica. Santa Claus is telling us hello and happy Valentine's Day. And yeah, it's going to be very horrible outside. And unfortunately, Thursday, once again, we may struggle to get in the teens. We may be in below digits, or I should say single digits throughout the day. But nice 12 degrees is going to be your high on Thursday. We get to Friday, same story just like the rest of the week. Single digit temperatures, maybe slightly colder Friday morning, but overall, it's going to be cold this whole week. We may not even climb out the 20s. We might not even get in the 20s throughout this whole week. Even going into Saturday, all heat wave to 26 degrees, but unfortunately, that's not going to be doing a whole lot of nothing. And once we get to Sunday, same story. Oh, look at this, everybody. We have some highs in the 40s, and that's going to feel really nice, but it's going to feel cold. Real quickly, I want to get into the wind chill index just to let you guys know what the wind chill values are going to be. Alrighty, so I grabbed some wind chill values on the screen here, and here's some wind chill values. This is Thursday morning at 6 a.m. You can see right here, minus 16, minus 20 around the area, minus 10 for the wind chills on Thursday. And this is the most significant that I have seen so far. And you can see this is noon. We're still below zero wind chill value. So it's going to be a very tough week. It's going to be cold. So prepare now as you're watching this video for the snowstorm and for cold temperatures, because it's going to be a double whammy this week and it's not going to be great. So overall, make sure you are prepared. We'll have a live stream once again on Monday at 7 p.m. So make sure you follow the weather page and make sure you come back at 7 p.m. so you get the most accurate update for this week as well. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week and on Monday. But for now, take care.